We're back, everybody. Today's topic is what Christmas is really all about.
It's the reason for the season.
For real. And we're super late doing this. I just now realized, oh my god. But, we were busy during the holidays, so it is what it is.
Yeah, doing the Christmas tradition crap and all that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Seriously. This is a good topic brought up by the one and only Blue, he's in the podcast right now.
Of course, I'm gonna try not to get too upset because
Too late.
We got that boy Jay in the podcast.
What up, though?
And Mr. Black, a newcomer, who just now got his podcast rights in the Discord server.
yeah, boy, unmuted.
Yes, finally.
Tragic. Oh man.
But yeah, Blue, take it away, man.
Let me go ahead and tell you this bullshit. So, remember when we was all little kids and, sometimes we would get gifts and most times we didn't get gifts because our parents were, pretty hard on us or, money just wasn't flowing like that.
And
you
or
didn't
broke,
have to, yeah. You didn't really have to worry about much. You just, got what you got, and then you told your parents, hey, you want to get this gift for this person. They said, sure, or hell no. Tell them to go find a rock or something like that. But anyways, so those days, I reminisce on those days, and I cherish those days dearly, because now those gifts are coming out of my wallet, and I ain't too happy about that anymore. Not that I ever was, but it seems as though now it's more so holidays in general just seems more so like a chore than the actual holiday, like getting into the holiday spirit and saying, oh, Merry Christmas to people and being all happy and shit. I'm just like, no, fuck you. I just spent $100 and I only had $120 and I only have $20. Screw you. No, screw you. But it's really like, as I'm getting older, it seems like most holidays are starting to lose, well, to me, it's starting to lose their or I'm starting to lose my feelings for the specific holiday or the emotion. Yes, that's the word. See, that's why I got these black people here. They know how to educate my ass. Yeah, exactly. The enthusiasm that I once had for the holidays is like, oh yes, it's Christmas time. Even though for most holidays, me being Haitian, I always had, church concerts that I always had to go to the day before the holiday. But I mean, it was still the time of the year. But now it's like, great, time to go spend more money, time to try and make people happy for whatever reason, and time to go waste my time around people that I don't like.
It's like that. It's like when you were younger as a kid, there was like an actual spark. That whole waiting till midnight for Santa Claus feeling that we once had. And of course, the older we get, the more we kind of drift away from that, and it's just a battle on who can spend more money and get the most presents. It's not about that whole, I'm here with my family, I'm alive, I'm well. We probably eating cereal for Christmas dinner, but that's okay. I got my family with me. You know what I'm saying? Especially, obviously, since some of us are black and we went through some struggles, we didn't always get like a lot of stuff, and sometimes all we had was family, and that was enough, man.
Right. I mean, it was literally, and I don't think, let me not say that, I lost complete enthusiasm when it comes to Christmas, because this past Christmas, well, a couple of days ago, and even for Thanksgiving, I spent it at my, or I went to my aunt's house, and then we had dinner like we usually have every Christmas, and it was literally fun. I mean, I don't see my relatives that much, and then when I do, it's usually for events like that, and I usually have a good time with them. But I mean, it just seems like just having that mindset that, okay, now that I'm making money, I can now afford, or I can I have the will to actually go out and buy stuff for people, get gifts, because it's the Christmas tradition, more or less. Or in this case, or in other case, like in Thanksgiving, when I'm trying to have Thanksgiving with my family, I also, have to, or am expected to entertain another family as well, and have to go through that hassle. And it's just like now, it's more so being a hassle than actually being a time of family enjoyment. But it was interesting because it, like, I felt I felt the discomfort and the hassle of the holidays coming around up until I actually went to my relative's house,
Mm-hmm.
because nobody was worrying about no gifts. Nobody was, saying, "Oh yeah, I gotta go to this person's house, or I gotta go to this person's house because they asked me to come to Thanksgiving," and stuff like that. We just literally sat and we chilled like we usually do, and we ate, we talked, and we enjoyed each other's company, just like every other holiday, which is great. But then when I think about all the other stuff that I gotta get done, like make sure I get presents for my apparently niece, or my other niece, or my other niece, or my other niece, or my other niece.
Maybe you should just tell people to stop having kids. Like,
I'm just like, all right, this is too much work. Like,
I do
y'all
want
keep
to.
saying,
Huh?
uh huh,
Oh yeah, well I do want to say real fast, shout outs to gift cards, because for the people who
Bruh.
want presents, they never know what they want for Christmas. So it's like at this point, gift cards galore, and they save so many lives.
Oh man, like it was ridiculous. But I don't know. It just really makes me upset. Or every time when I think about it, it just makes me upset how much my views on holidays has just changed drastically becoming an adult. And that's like,
Yeah.
holy shit! Like, why, why, Lord, why do this to me? I just wanna. I don't want more difficult things to happen, to come my way. I just want something to be easy for once. But no.
yeah, yeah, I definitely feel you. I mean, like this year, I told myself I would kind of, not even kind of, I just straight up limited myself to only buying gifts my for my girlfriend and immediate family because I was like, I can't afford. I mean, I think part of it comes from you can't play favorites when it comes to Christmas. So like, you can't be like, me and cousin whoever are cool, so I'm gonna
Right.
get them something. Because then it's gonna be like, oh well, you got them again. Where's my like? You
Right.
don't you want to avoid the drama, of course. So you either get nobody nothing, or you get everybody something. And I think that goes like a long way towards making it feel like more of a chore. Because I mean, I know in my case, like well, I mean, my parents are in a slightly different situation than most people. Like the struggle I have with them, and also my sister, isn't that I have to spend money. Is that there's
You don't
really
know
no
what to
dollar
say.
amount that I can spend that will take the place of like a well thought out gift. Because I mean, I know with some people they're just like, oh well, I just got my dad like this $200 jacket. I can't do that with my parents because I'll mess around one day and wake up and be like, yeah, I just went this place and I bought all these things. Like there was once where he came back with like 6 pairs of shoes and we were like, what did you get bored? Like
Yes,
what?
I remember that.
Yeah, you were there, Blue. We were just like,
we
what?
looked at all of them.
Yeah, we were just like, what happened? Did you were you bored? Did you get cold? Like what? What? But but yeah. So I mean, even facing that different kind of dilemma, it was still. I mean, still this Christmas, it was still kind of like oh God, here we go again. I gotta spend all this money and stuff. And
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
yeah, and just like you, Blue, I feel bad for thinking that way, but it's almost like you can't help but feel that way when you don't necessarily have the money to do the things that you want to do for Christmas. Because I think if we could do what we wanted to do for Christmas, we give our loved ones the world. I mean, like if it were me and I just had like unlimited money, my Christmas gift to everybody I know would be your student loans are gone. Like,
Yes.
booyah, here's a receipt, no more student loans. Go be happy. And I mean, that's just what I would like, you know, in an ideal world like to do. Obviously, ain't rolling like that right now. So then it turns into this thing where it's like, you know, I got to get them something. It has to be the right thing. It has to be this. It has to be that. You know, I gotta make sure that they like it and blah 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 and all this. And it turns into such a nerve-wracking experience. I think, in part because, you know, like you wanted. It's almost like it's like a classic dilemma. Like, you want to do the right thing, but the right thing costs a lot of money. So,
bro, I honestly blame America because
No,
we have truly created the fad of we absolutely need to get at least the immediate family or people we love some gifts for whatever holiday. And it's not just Christmas. It's everything. Valentine's Day, Halloween, you got to get them cosplays on point. You know, you got to get that Iron Man suit. You know, dude, it's like birthdays, like dog birthdays. Like, come on, man. Like, we don't need to be spending this much money, but it's such a trend and a fad now. It's kind of hard to get around, unfortunately. And it sucks because I can understand if, you know, yeah, you have your gift section, but where's that love and spirit section? You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost felt kind of empty at Christmas. Like, just like you, Joey, I just kind of felt like, okay, oh, Christmas is back around again. What am I going to get everybody? Instead of worrying about, you know, is my family going to be here safe? Are they going to be here with me? You know, who can make it? You know, does anybody need help getting here? Whatever the case may be. Does anybody need to sleep? Stuff like that. But I just don't get our country sometimes.
Yeah, it is relationship presence. And what I mean by relationship presence, tries to one-up you.
Oh, dude.
And you're like, well, I already thought out. You don't know what she's getting you, but you don't know what she doesn't know what you're getting her. So it's like, all right, I bought this $100 gift. You know, I'm thinking this is reasonable enough. You know, looking at my economic, what's the word I want to use? Situation.
There it is.
And then looking at hers, and you know, granted, my girl, she makes quite a bit more money than I do. She has a master's degree in psychology, so she's a psychologist.
Wait. An actual psychology major in the field of psychology? Yes. What?
Holy
Bro,
shit!
you need to keep her. That's a unicorn right there. Like, you need to lock her down. What?
That's like an insider joke we got running, Black. Like how people will study for like the opposite major and get like the opposite job. It's so crazy, dude.
Like the psychologist working in the business world, the business major working in like an art gallery. Like,
well, she has a high position right now, within like I want to say not a government job, but more of a state level job.
Regardless, good for her, bro.
Bad.
Yeah,
so yeah, of course, you know, Christmas comes around. Now, first thing is that without my notice, they had a family meeting because I was at work and said that Christmas was going to be on the 1st of January.
Hello.
Yeah. So I thought I had time. Oh no! I just started seeing all these boxes coming in the house, all these bags laying all around. The 25th gets here, and I'm just assuming like, hey, we just say, hey, Merry Christmas, with the dinner together. But hey, gifts are still on the 1st. Nope.
Damn.
I'm getting gifts left and right. I'm like, oh my god! Now I have to compete with this, knowing that I don't make the money you make. And like, she bought me like this gaming chair. Micro Center, nice little gaming chair. I haven't put it together because that box is heavy and it's upstairs. I don't even know how she got it upstairs. And,
interesting. She ain't hired no workers for you to come assemble it?
I know. And like, she got me some clothes, and then we have visitors here as well. Her future son-in-law and her daughter are out here. And we're supposed to be getting gifts for everybody in the house. And it, like I said, the agreement was, and I wasn't here, but I was relayed to me, was that everybody was supposed to get one gift. How did I end up with like 5 gifts from the same person?
So weird.
For the same person?
Yes. So that's how this holiday is going right now. Now I'm looking on Amazon, tough. The last couple of days, like I don't know what to get her. Up that, or at
Yo,
least to compare.
I got something to say about that. I will never do a Secret Santa thing ever again because,
Man,
bro.
Secret Santa's
Okay, check
hard.
this. I know, dude. Check this out. So we did it with my family, and God bless their hearts. It was like me, my mom, stepdad, two cousins, aunt, grandma, and like three family members from my uncle's side. So anyway, it was all of us, and the spending limit was $20. And obviously, for those of you who don't know, Secret Santa is where you get together and, like, for example, you can jot down what you, I guess, want or prefer on a note card, and then whoever draws that card at random has to go on and purchase that gift. So, for example, I drew my cousin's gift. His was easy, actually. I just bought him like a PlayStation Network gift card. His was easy. But anyway, you have to, like, if you have to, by default, you have to spend money on a person. And then, like, for example, my friend asked me, so what are you getting your mom for Christmas? I was like, oh, So it's like you have to absolutely buy a present for somebody, and then you still gotta buy presents for your immediate families and loved ones and stuff like that. It's crazy, dude. Like, I'll never do it again. I mean, it was fun, don't get me wrong, because that way everybody gets a gift, but you're just automatically inclined to buying a gift, like, no matter what.
Right.
There's no way out.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, even like going back to what Black was saying, I definitely understand, like, know and am well acquainted with that pressure. But I mean, it not even on like a romantic level. Mine comes again from a family level. Like every year, my sister gets me shoes, no matter what. Because I mean, when I was younger, like 13, 14, I literally just had 2 pairs of shoes. Because at the time, I didn't want more. And then, like, I went in my sister's room and she had like 38 shoe boxes all over the place. And I was like, what is that? At the time, I didn't know that women could buy shoes for like 2 pennies and a gift card, like, whereas men got to pay like half a paycheck just to get a decent pair. But whatever. So she always buys me shoes, you know, and it's cool, whatever. But then this year rolled around and I was like, okay, I know she's going to get me shoes, and I know she's going to get me nice shoes because she doesn't just buy whatever. I was like, okay, so I can't buy her shoes because she has so many shoes that I run the risk of buying her something she already has, which actually happened this Christmas. My mom and my sister bought each other the exact same gift that the other person already had. Like, literally the exact same gift down to like the stitching. Both of them already had it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like there is this like level of I guess I wouldn't even really call it competition, but it's like there's this pressure where it's like, you know, they're going to get me something, or you know for a fact that they're going to give you something great. And if you aren't that great at thinking of gifts, then you can go like too generic and it'd be something that you could have gotten for anybody. But then if you try to get something that's really, really specific to them, it could end up being too expensive, or, oh, why'd you spend so much money on me? You didn't have to. And it's like you got to hit like this razor thin line of, it costs the right amount and it's the perfect gift for them because nobody else would have liked it, but everybody else can still appreciate it. And I mean, my family has it easy with me. I can't tell you how many journals I've gotten for Christmas as just being a writer. Like, I've got like 12 journals sitting over there, and I'm gonna fill all of them up. But I can tell, I know for a fact, whenever someone doesn't know what to get me, they just go out and buy me a journal to write in because it's easy. Like, I love writing, so bam, gave you something to write in. But I mean, with other people. And I also think that it's that people's passions aren't always easy to buy for. Because, I mean, like you mentioned, TJ, with your cousin, I think, you know, he likes playing games. So it's cool. Get him a PlayStation Network gift card and call it a day. Get you something that you like. You know, for my birthday, our group of friends on Friday, they got me a Steam gift card. Cool. I was able to get something that I personally wanted on Steam. And it was because of you guys. I mean, that's why, like you said earlier, TJ, shout out to gift cards, because I feel like I'm about to be the gift card relative where I'm like, bam, everybody got an envelope. Like, just just hop on Amazon and get what you want, because I'm not doing this. Oh, I hope you like it. I was thinking of you when I spent this $20 on this gift card. Hop on Amazon, click the filter button, click 20 and under, and pick something that you want. Like, they got like 10 million items on there. Go nuts.
Well, I want to give a shout out real quick to Amazon Prime for that last minute shopping. spend that $100 a year and get it in 2 days.
She.
Yeah, man.
Shit, what?
I mean,
Man.
nah, Amazon Prime is like when I ordered my one of my gifts from my girlfriend, I needed it the next day, but I needed it before like 3. So apparently on Amazon through some kind of thing that my dad did because he buys stuff off Amazon all the time for his business. He was like, yeah, no, you can just pay a little extra and they can just like super expedite it or whatever it was called. And it was there like tomorrow at the crack of dawn. Like they dispatched like an Amazon ninja to like airdrop it out the sky and like body slam it onto the porch. And I'm just like, how do y'all like what the heck?
Them drones right there.
Man, I was just like, yo, Amazon, for all the people who used to like crack on Amazon, it's like, oh, they spend all this money but they don't turn a profit. I don't care. They cannot turn a profit forever. I got 2-day delivery and they show up with my stuff. Try to do the same thing with like Walmart or Best Buy, and they'll be like, "Well, your package left Seattle yesterday, and we're not sure where it is. You'll get it soon." What?
For real.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, man. Also, I have another story for y'all besides the Secret Santa. I actually hosted Christmas for the first time this year.
That's what's up, man.
Was very, very different because obviously, like I had everything. Okay. My job was to decorate everything and pretty much clean up after everyone has eaten, because your boy cannot cook, at least not right now. So it was it was really fun. It was like a really giant potluck Christmas, and it was interesting because everybody brought a dish. My mom brought the turkey and green beans. My grandma brought the macaroni and cheese, and it was kind of weird. Another long story. I'm not even gonna go there, but my grandma actually brought everything to eat, which was really good. But yeah, anyway, I was there and my mom was stressing out, like, do you have this and this? Are you going to be able to contact this person, this person, this person? Like, Ma, just calm down. Everything will play itself out. And because, again, that's what Christmas is all about. It's not about necessarily material things, even food to an extent. But it's like, dude, like, chill out. We got this. It'll all work out as long as you guys can make it here safe and talk to me. That's all I really care about right now. I don't care if people are missing meals or we don't have a certain dessert or like gift or present or anything like that. It was just awesome being with them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that really helps. That helps bring back that spark, that humbleness, in my opinion. But no, either way, it was freaking epic, dude. It was great. Whether we had food or gifts or not, I still would have had fun.
Yeah. I mean, like when I actually went to Jackson this year, and for Blue and TJ, as you know, I typically really don't care for going to Jackson because it's 6 hours of sitting in the car to sleep on a couch, to sleep on another couch, and then sit in the car for 6 hours again and come home. Mm-hmm. It's not really all that great. But I mean, my parents are there. I hadn't seen my family in a minute, so I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna go. And once we actually do Christmas at both my grandmother's house, so we do Christmas on my dad's side in the morning/afternoon, and then we do Christmas on my mother's side like at night-ish kind of deal. It's always been weird, but the interesting thing was when we got to my grandma's house on my mom's side, everybody had actually already done all their gift exchanging, so we were really there just to hang out. Like we played this card game that I can't think of the name of right now, but I mean we all had fun doing it. We were laughing and talking and competing. I had a really deep and interesting conversation with one of my uncles. I mean, it was just like genuinely a good time. Like I caught up with my cousins, and also like special shout out, just like on another family kick. Like my sister lives with her boyfriend, and they live in Midtown, and I don't really see them. But we were staying at my godmother's house, and honestly, just hanging out with them the whole time, I was just like, yo, I could actually like kick it with you guys on a regular basis. This is actually nice. Like like my sister's boyfriend is like the bridge between my sister and I that we can always find like common ground to interrelate on, because like for instance he likes watching trailers, and she was like, he likes doing it, and I'll just sit on the couch and be like whatever, but I was sitting there nerding out with him. I was like, yo, did you see this, that? And he was like, yeah, but then when when my sister and I were talking about something, he was like, oh, so tell me about this and this and that, and I was just like, yo, I could do this on a regular, like this isn't too bad. So yeah, I mean that was honestly the best part of my Christmas was hanging out with my family like as an adult. I think part of the reason I used to not enjoy it was because I was a kid, so I was never under my own power. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I could never decide that I want to go do something else. It was always, well, okay, all because y'all know what it's like when it's like, okay, if you don't pay no bills, go sit at the kiddie table or whatever, and then you all go sit over there, and you just do whatever. And sometimes you have fun, and sometimes you don't. But when you can be like, yo, y'all want to go to Hooters and get some wings because Hooters is apparently open on Christmas.
And
I
Waffle
don't know.
House for some reason.
Waffle House never closes. Waffle House closes when Jesus comes back. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow.
I'm pretty sure that's somewhere in their bylaws. Like I actually found out. I actually found out that there's this thing called the Waffle House Index, where when a natural disaster hits an area, you can tell how bad it is based on whether or not a Waffle House is open.
Sheesh.
Like it's actually crazy. Waffle House closes for no reason at all. But yeah, also apparently Hooters is open on Christmas. Who knew?
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. But when we were driving up the highway, well, yeah, I guess it's a highway even though it's in Jackson. But we were riding up the highway, and we were all just hungry because we had only eaten early that morning. My sister was like, "Yo, do y'all want wings?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want wings. Who has wings?" She was like, "It looks like Hooters is open." I was like, "I guess we're going to Hooters because I want wings." So we went, we kicked it. It was cool.
Were they dressed like Santa or Christmas?
No. Very clearly, the women who were working at Hooters had to come in from Christmas, and they wanted to go back home. So,
So they look like the B Squad at the strip club.
it was. I mean, they were still in uniform, but I mean, there was none of that. You know how they'll get whatever. Like, welcome to Hooters. Can I take your order? Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. They were like, "Yo, you want some food? Cause we close in like an hour and a half. If you just want to hang out, then just let me know." And we were like, "Yeah, can we get some wings?" They were like, "All right, we'll see what we can do." We were just like, "Yo, what?" But I mean, we still had a good time though. So, and I think that's really like the reason behind it, like coming together with family that you aren't always around, and just having a good time. And I wouldn't even say like removing the stigma or the pressure of giving gifts would change anything or rectify anything. But I mean, to me, the best parts of Christmas have never really been the gifts. Because if you think about it, when you're a kid, you'll ask for like, I want the new Optimus Prime thing that I saw on TV, and then it breaks like 2 weeks later. Or you get like Hot Wheels and you lose them under your bed or something. But I mean, hanging out with your family, you always remember that. Like the only thing I remember that I've gotten for Christmas, like concretely remember, was the time I got when the Wii first came out. When I got one, because I've been acting like basically an ass in school all year, which is just kind of what I did anyway. So my parents were like, "We're not going to get it for you. It's too much money, and you didn't do well in like your grades. You got like C's and B's. You should be straight A's, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Then like the very last gift that they gave me was a Wii, and I just disappeared. Like they didn't see me for like 3 days. But that's the only one that was really memorable because they told me that I wasn't going to get it. Then I got it. All the other stuff, not to like downplay it or anything, but it's just like it just becomes part of something that you start using. Like I got a shirt and some socks. Eventually, I'm not going to remember that I got those for Christmas necessarily. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about that for a minute? Okay, and I'm jotting this down in my journal of becoming a parent someday on what not to do. Can we reverse the roles in which we buy people stuff? Like, for example, if you have especially a son, like a young son, can we just buy him toys and or video games and or gift cards instead of socks and shoes and like clothes? I know it sounds kind of weird, but I would even I remember I got like shirts and socks and shoes and whatnot, but I would have enjoyed them a lot more now as an adult.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? Like, stop doing that, parents.
Like, you bought like a 60-pack of socks? What?
I mean, because
I'm from New Jersey, right? And when I grew up, my mom bought me. I remember now. My mom's a single mom, so I never really saw her on Christmas because she always worked, and my mom has a government job too, working at the VA. But I never really saw my mom on Christmas. But when I come up to the tree in the morning, my grandmother, because I live with my grandmother and my mother, when I go to the tree in the morning, my mom would have the gifts under her. And I remember one Christmas. Now, where I'm from, clothes was everything. Especially when you're a kid, clothes was everything. Flyers codes. You guys had some Nikes. You had to have some Timbs.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, but look,
Some North Face snorkel or something like that. And during that time, what was popular at the time was the bear coats and
Oh yeah.
bear coats, and it was something else. And my mom bought me a reversible black and red bear coat, and I was super happy, excited when I got it.
man, you grew up too fast, bro.
Yeah. It's not that, because now the next day, you know what I'm saying, after Christmas season was over, I came back to school. I had my bear coat. Everybody looking like, man, yo, that's fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as a kid, you know, younger, because I was in like preteens or something like that. But as a kid, I was just like, man, this is like, I don't have to go to school wearing this little Colombian jacket anymore. This little windbreaker. I got this nice coat that everybody looking at. You know what I'm saying? I probably hope I don't get robbed for it, because I look bad.
Bruh. And that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, number one, they could just snatch that coat up off you. Number two, you'll grow out of it in like a year. And like, number three, like maybe it's just a different frame of mind. I get what you're saying, Black. You do want to look fresh as fuck. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
but
sure,
I feel like as an adult, getting those items, it would be a little more valuable. You could wear them longer and obviously not have to deal with getting robbed as often and stuff like that.
Yeah, but as an adult, you don't have to deal with name brands.
Yeah, like what I look like getting my 9-year-old like some Gucci's and some Prada and stuff like that. Like, come on now.
Like, I cannot, like, unless it's something that, like, if that's all your kids wear, because one of my cousins, all she buys her son, and she actually has an infant son now, so he'll probably be the same deal. But all she buys him is polo stuff, so like little polo shirts and stuff. But that's literally the only thing he wears. So cool, he gets polo stuff because that's what he wears. But like, when you just dress your kid in kind of whatever, and then for Christmas you get him a perfectly fitted like polo, like top of the line shirt, looking fresh. In a year and a half, he can't ever wear it again. Like, he's too big now, and that's not to like and. Like, on one hand, it's the parent, you know, doing something, doing what they want for their kid, and of course, expressing, displaying their love. Like, you know, I want you to look nice, and I think that this would look nice on you. But I mean, I've told plenty of people, plenty of times, like, my kids are almost gonna kick it like bums. Like, I'm gonna get you some basic shoes. You gonna have, like, unless it's something where it's like you have to be dressed to the T. But if it's just, I mean, because you keep growing until you're basically in your 20s. And that's not saying that you shouldn't buy nice stuff before you're 20. It's just like, when you're a kid and you're growing like 2 inches every month, why am I going to buy you pants that you're going to be out of in a month? Like, what? No, I'll get you something that you enjoy, and we'll worry about the clothes thing as we go. Like, I mean, because I agree with you in that regard. But then again, we also live in the South, and I know up in New Jersey, when the winter comes in and you guys got to start building your igloos, I get it. It's like a really nice jacket that could change a little kid's life. I get it, because, you know, you coming out them igloos and you got your snow shovel and you got your hunting rifle to kill off some bears. Like, I get it. It's tough, but
I mean,
hey Blue, hey Blue. It don't snow in Georgia. You don't need no Timbs, bruh. I hear you in the background. You don't need no damn Timbs.
Look here.
Don't snow in this bitch.
Right? Look here. When it gets brisk outside like it normally does, that shit keeps my feet warm at all times. So
you could just wear regular shoes. Like, what?
Hell nah.
Hey, there's only 2 pairs of sneakers. Shoes I put on my. One is Timbs, and 2 is Air Force Ones, all different colors.
Man,
y'all some ballers. Yeah, you know what, Joey? Just let them have it. Then they balling. Like, there's nothing we can do.
Clearly. Like, I still have the only pair of Timbs I got in middle school, and those are still in my closet because they actually ironically still fit me. But still, like, what? Y'all just be buying Timbs. But then again, all my friends, like, and family who are on Facebook that live in like New York and in the North, they go through Timbs like paper towels. Like,
bruh,
it just don't make no sense.
You always gotta have a fresh pair of Timbs on deck, always.
Like,
exactly. If you have a pair that's like messed up, you have a pair that you wear out all the time.
Backup Timbs.
Yes, like you don't understand. Like when I messed up my first pair of Timbs because that one summer I had to work at that freaking chicken factory, and they said I needed to wear boots, and I was like, damn, all I got is my Timbs. I don't even have money to buy any boots. I almost cried when all that chicken crap messed up my Timbs. I'm like, yo,
See,
I gotta buy a new pair.
What the fuck? Because, dude, if you buy, like, especially as a kid, you have to worry about the shit, bro.
But the thing was, I had those Timbs since I was in middle school. Granted, they were a little big on me when I was in middle school, but they still look good. And even till that point, that was like 3 years ago when I got them messed up, they still look fresh. Like they were like fresh out the box. We'll always get compliments like, yo, them Timbs look fresh as heck. I'm like, yeah, man, I had these for a minute. And they was like, what, a couple years? And I was like 10 years, yeah. Like, they still look like that? Hell yeah, bro. You can't be messing these up. You lost your damn mind.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't wear Timbs to work. Those will not happen. I go to Walmart, pick up some boots, some of them little red box boots, and put them on my feet.
Yeah.
$22 joints.
Yep.
Exactly.
Don't be trying to look all humble at work, bruh.
Oh man.
Nah.
Man, you can't be messing with this, man. Like, if I get a higher paying job, I will be getting me some black Timbs. I will be getting me the sky blue Timbs.
They got sky blue Timbs?
Yeah.
It's just a light. It's a light blue. Okay, let me go with that light blue. There we go. Yeah.
It's baby blue you talking about.
Yeah.
My god.
Baby blue.
No, those look like you're trying to have
a pair of constructs always on deck.
Exactly. Yeah.
Always.
Like,
you got some water repellent shit on top of it.
Oh man, baby. Oh, man.
No, like, see, this is my only issue with Timbs. Like, look at this picture. They aren't even for people from the streets. This dude is in running pants in Timbs. Where are you running?
They for all occasions. You wearing
Like,
my weddings, bar mitzvahs, quinceañeras, everything.
Yo, that's some effective, man. That's some effective marketing. Like, good grief.
Yeah, man. See, exactly. Those are it right there. I probably wouldn't wear it with those type of pants, but
I mean, I hope not. Homeboy is about to go running for 3 miles and he wears a pair of boots. Like,
hey, they would look kind of fresh with like a sky blue hat too. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's like the thing with Timbs. I've never taken anything from like the shoe itself in terms of how good it looks. It's just that people from the north wear it with literally everything. They'll be like, yo, I gotta go to this wedding. I gotta go pick up my tux. I'm gonna rock my black Timbs. It will be good. I'm like, dude, they got dress shoes for the shoes.
Yo,
like, nah, I just went to the Timbs store and I got my hookup. These were $4.99. And homeboy gave me the water repellent for an extra $15. Man, I'm rocking these everywhere. And I'm like, but you can go to the store and get like a $10 pair of black shoes. No, you gotta get black Timbs. You gotta have 7 pairs of black Timbs for different occasions. Really,
bruh? I think I may have. I don't remember, but I could have sworn I saw that man Blue wearing Timbs with shorts on.
You're right. You're right. You did. I don't know where you
with a tank top. Yep, that's right there.
I don't know where you saw me, but I've definitely done that before. I got clowned at work for that too. Talking about something bringing back the '90s look, and I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about, yo?
Not even that. You remember when we were down in Statesboro? You used to have to walk 1.5 miles to the cafeteria. You wear shorts, tank top, and some Timbs. We were like, you look too damn New York right now. We're gonna get jumped trying to go get some chicken. Like, what are you doing? Just put on some shoes. We know you got them. We lived with you.
Man.
Yo, this is ridiculous. I'm on a website. Why can you customize every zone? Like
Vans?
Yes, like you can customize the laces, the metal things, the stitching, the bottom. Why?
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I mean, they also like $260 a pair, so you got money like that.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of Christmas gifts, right? All right, so don't judge me. I've been married twice, right? So, my second wife, I bought her a Christmas gift. I bought her some nice female high boot Timbs.
You got her the high boot Timbs?
Yes.
Clearly, that
Oh,
means something, TJ.
Our
We
only
need to decipher
problem
their code.
she's from Florida.
oh nah, you messed up. Oh nah, nah,
Yeah,
she
the dress
ain't
code out in
appreciate
Florida
that.
is flip flops,
Yeah.
flip flops and Crocs.
Oh
That
my
is the code for
gosh.
Florida right there.
Sheesh.
Wow.
What?
So
Man, you messed up.
yeah, but we're we met in Texas, and in certain parts of Texas it gets real. So
Okay.
when we moved out here to Florida, them things was like on the shelf just collecting dust. But I'm out here rocking my Timbs like they ain't. Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, it's too hot for this. I'm like,
Nah, man. My mom be telling me that all the time. Like, aren't you hot in those tips? No. What you mean? I don't know what it is. It's just Tips has that temperature
No,
where it never gets hot.
no, it's the same way chefs say it doesn't get hot in the kitchen. Yes, it does. You just got used to it. Like, that's all it is. All y'all people from New York marching around in the snow got used to your feet being hot in Timbs. And then when you came down south to a reasonable climate, your body was just like, well, whatever, it's normal anyway. Like, it is not normal to wear boots at all times of the year. Unless you're like, no, it's just not, that's not what they're for. But you know what? People from New York and from the north, y'all can rock it. Y'all got it. I'm going to stick with my Nikes. I'm going to just take it easy.
I mean, hey. But TJ, real quick, going back to what you were saying about getting clothes for adults, it becomes a problem, and I notice I have this problem, and it might just be me, but I'll buy something for somebody, and they'll never wear it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I thought this out. This shit looks fly. I even asked the lady in the store, does this look fly? I know she trying to sell me something, so I look at a customer. I was like, hey, what do you think about this? They said, yo, that shit lit. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this. I go give it to them, open it up. They surprised. They all give me a hug. Thank you. That shit sitting in the shelf. I haven't seen you wear it. It's month 3. When you gonna wear this? We've been out twice. Go out? What?
Oh, bro, I mean, there's still the fact that you should probably ask for what they want in particular. I mean, you should be grateful, yes, regardless. But I don't know. There's never any harm in asking what somebody wants in particular.
I'm gonna start towards that. I'm tired of this guessing game. Like, just tell me what you want, and I'll get you exactly that.
It's either that or they're from the South as well, and you probably bought them like some polos and Timbs or something. So,
I got stories and examples for days because, like, last Christmas, I bought my girlfriend $200 Michael Kors watch.
Ooh, girls love that watch.
Yeah, the only problem is she went and got that Samsung Galaxy watch.
Bro, sound like Jay right now.
The week before.
I know, it's such a dilemma.
So, my watch sat on the back burner and wound up going missing.
Oh, man.
That's ridiculous, man. She don't love you, bro. If she really did, she would wear that watch.
I know.
Oh,
just have on 2 watches at all times.
For real. She gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's actually one of the things I'm worried about with smartwatches. Like, my girlfriend's parents, her dad got me a watch, like a military watch. And I was like, oh, yo, that's what's up, because you realize I like wearing watches. Then I got the Gear S3, and I mean, it's in a really nice watch box. And it's not even like no offense against the watch or anything, because all the other watches, I mean, you can ask Blue and TJ. I used to rock like really nice watches. Then I got a smartwatch, and I was like, I can just download all those watch faces. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
Only thing you got to worry about is the band, really. If you want.
And on the new one, they standardized the size of the band, so all the watches I used to have, I can just pop the bands off those and put them on my smartwatch. So I'm just like, I guess I'm gonna be buying watches to collect the bands now. I don't know. It's crazy.
But yeah.
But to go back on the getting gifts for people, them not really either appreciating it or don't seem that grateful for the gift. I actually being on the low budget that I had, due to my bank account, um, I had bought a T-shirt for my mother for Christmas, and I gave it to her. And then, I mean, already wasn't in the really Christmas spirit because she had to go to work and whatnot on Sunday, especially. So she was like, "Oh yeah, that's nice." And she just put it in the bag and left it on the kitchen table. I was like, "Oh, well, screw you too." Whatever.
That's the worst.
So ain't the only person.
Yeah, but then in a weird, type situation, when she came back from work, she went and took a shower before we went to the emergency room, and she put it on. I was like, "Oh, okay. So you put it on to the emergency room, which is interesting, but still put it on. So that's what's up. I see that you're using it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not too bad. Yeah, because she definitely said that she was gonna use it to go to sleep, and I was like, that was from Aeropostale. You don't wear that to sleep."
Oh man. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you want to see the people use the gifts that you got them. Like 2 years ago or last year, I tried to go like super thoughtful with all the gifts that I got because I had just started working at the job I was at. So I finally had money, so I didn't have to try to just hobble together some gifts. So I got both my parents were on their iPads all the time, and I forgot what else I got my sister. But then I also went to a bookstore and I got them all books relevant to the things that they were doing. So my dad was continuing business success, mom was getting a new business off the ground, my sister was pushing the boundaries of your career, and then I got my parents these Bluetooth keyboards that you can basically make it so that you can type with any device. And 4 months later, I saw them just sitting around collecting dust, and I was like, "Yo, what's the dealio? What's going on here?" And they were like, "Oh, I mean, it could just be a hassle to connect it to the Bluetooth and blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "I mean, that's fair, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
sure." I did try to put a lot of thought into it, but okay.
Actually, I just thought about that. That gift I was talking about, the watch, that was 2 years ago. Last year, I got her to Amazon. Now, she uses that on a daily basis. That is something I am proud that I bought.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
And, she has it in the kitchen. Whenever she's there, she uses it, repeatedly. It sits up there. I use it, when I'm just walking by, I'll be like, "Hey, Alexa, what's the weather like tomorrow?" And she'll tell me that it's raining, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I gotta go."
Oh man, that man Blake hates the rain.
It was raining when I went over to your house.
Yeah, this dude was leaving, and then he just got upset, like somebody hit his car, and I was like, "Damn, it's just a little drizzle."
That little drizzle is all right, you go from your car to the inside. I gotta stand outside pretty much the whole time and do stuff on the outside of the house. So
You're right.
I get soaked and drenched, and then I'm like, I really wish this day was over. And then I get another job. Rain, cold, and Georgia got that schizophrenic weather.
Right.
All right, cool. Thank you. Somebody else from Jersey that completely
No,
I agree too.
I mean,
everybody
actually
from
experience this thing coming down here and just yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, 1 minute it's cold, next minute it's hot. It rained and it was super cold. And then
it's not even that.
Up.
It's just that it's either hot or cold in Georgia. There's no in between. You don't get no gradual increase or decrease in weather. It just happens.
No, it was ass backwards a couple weeks ago. I get up for work at 5:30 in the morning, and I get to my job by 6. Now it's dark outside. It was warm in the morning, and then by 10 o'clock it got super cold for whatever reason.
Yeah. Sound like Georgia.
Or honestly, they do that in Cali too. They got the heat on during the nighttime and air on during the day.
Well, I mean, that's because people in California don't understand how to deal with weather because it's always roughly 70 degrees. So, a slight change and people start freaking out. Because when we went to California, we saw a dude running around in a windbreaker and some jogging pants, and we were like, "Oh, it must be kind of chilly outside." And we got outside, and it was 75. And I was like, "What is?" But everybody was walking around in jackets, and I was like, "What is what's going? It's not even cold. But then I guess that's how people who live in like really cold climates feel about us when it's like 60 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
We start bundling up, and they're like, "Yo, I walk outside barefoot in 60-degree weather." I'm like, "Nah, bro, it's not a bundle up."
Cold blooded.
When you put your Tim's on.
Hey, but all right, let's wrap it up, y'all. So, long story short, what Christmas is really all about / Tim's, and why I guess you should wear them, no matter where you live. I hope you guys learned something. You know, all jokes aside, it's all love. You know, we joke around and whatnot. I had my main man Blue. Had my man Black on the track for the first time, so thank you so much, Black, for being on this podcast, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hopefully you'll. Oh, no problem, bro. Hopefully you can be on many more. My man Jay.
What up, though?
But yeah, man, we're not complaining.
Just saying.
We are saying. I'm actually kind of mad. I was complaining a little bit.
We out.
I'm hating all the time.